You could tell Larry Gagosian to fuck himself. Bye-bye. I got a show to do. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you. You're gorgeous, all you people. Thank you very much. Thank you. You're beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. Thanks. Thank you. Good to see you. My name is Jonathan Grossmalerman. I make I'm a painter. You might know my work. It's funny in the art world. You know how there's this sort of thing. If you do a certain kind of work, you get labeled. So like there's the stuffed bear guy, or he's the sex toy guy, or he does the wall stuff, he's the wall guy, or the wall guy. There's the blowing up, making big guy. He takes little things, makes them big. He's a little big guy, Well, I'm the big painter guy. I just make fucking big paintings. Everyone knows me. I'm the big painting guy. Make very big paintings. You might know my work. Perhaps you see my movie. I just made a feature film. You might have bought my album, a long-playing record of songs, kind of a pop thing. You might have read my book, Grossmalerman on Grossmalerman. Well, this is my first time doing stand-up, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Anyone here an artist? Wow, whoa, hey, a whole bunch of you. It's funny. Well, we're a strange bunch, aren't we? We're a fucked up bunch. Yeah, well, I just don't get it. To give you an idea of what I'm talking about, the other night, I was invited to a small dinner party, and during dessert, a couple of guests asked whether they could tie me to a chair. Tie me down. I didn't want to, be weird about it, so I obliged. At which point, all the guests lined up and beat the crap out of me. They vicious, and this wouldn't have been so bad if the same thing had not happened to me at the deli on the way home getting some milk. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, so when I get home, I'm a little, upset, embarrassed, and all the attention. So I start drinking. I think these people over here know what I'm talking about. After the initial shock of waking up face down on a glass coffee table, which is like, whoa, I'm floating over a sea of bad coffee table books about Midwestern farms, it's like, in your own... So anyway, I accused my maid of stealing and fired her. Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you. So you might have heard about my problems with the feminists. Whew. Yeah, they've been trying to destroy my career ever since I did my now famous domestic violence series. Who here remembers that? Well, hey, I'm an artist, and I gotta call it like I see it. So can we for a moment not pretend there's nothing sexy about domestic violence? Thank you. They even suggested I was a wife beater. Yeah, and I'm thinking, why would I need to beat up my wife when I have an artist assistant? Jesus, thank you. Thank you. What's the other word for artist assistant? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, punk-ass bitch sucker. Yeah, but poor kid. What would I do without her? Who would I torture? All coked up and drunk, calling at 3 a.m. Hey, Sally, my date really sucked. Why won't anyone love me for me? For me? Or sometimes I call her, and I'm like, hey, Sally, what am I thinking right now? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? If you don't know what I'm thinking, why do I want you as my art assistant? You're making paintings for me, you're making paintings. You gotta know, you gotta be with me 24 hours a day, Sally. If you don't know if you don't know me, if you don't know what my next move is, how can you do my paintings? Why do I, scare her. And sometimes I call up and I'm just like, why'd my wife leave me? Just keep her on her feet, I don't know why I bother with that one though, because I know why she left me. The feminists got to her. They, a whole conspiracy. They got to her. She ended up shaving her head and refusing to shave anything else. And now she lives in some commune tying bundles of sticks together, calling it sculpture. Bitch. Thank you. Philip Taft, Paul McCarthy, Mike Kelly, Jim Shaw, Peter Hallett, David Sally, Joseph Boyce, Chaim Steinbeck, Peter Nadeed, Donald Batchelor, Kenny Schaff, Cy Twombly, Nam June Pike, Richard Pritz, Solowit, Larry Clark, John Kessler, George Boslitz, Arnold Reiner, Thomas Struth, Matt Mullican, Mark Tansey, Carl Andre, Joel Shapiro, Robert Wilson, James Terrell, Julian Schnabel, Martin Kippenberger, and Christopher Wolf. Thank you very much. You're gorgeous. Thank you. Oh my God, look at that. Oh my God. Stanley Kramer. Stanley Kramer, you're my mentor. You're a god. Thank you so much for coming. You're beautiful. Thank you very much. Bye. Good night.